Guys, I've figured out the YouTube algorithm for success on channel update videos. It all starts with one simple magical move here, okay? Just watch and learn. Didn't think that I was gonna have to make this video. It's all about that magical initial sigh. But anyways, guys, here comes an update video. Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's eMBeaR and welcome to, yeah, like I said before, it's actually a channel update video. I'm not gonna sigh though, I'm not gonna be all sad and mopey, but I feel like I owe you guys a reason of why, and an explanation really, of why I've been kind of slacking and just overall really inconsistent with all my uploads and stuff like that. So one reason recently, I guess, would be the fact that I've just been feeling really sick. There's just something in my throat. It just feels like it's all just really congested and I can't get whatever's inside there loose and just out of my body. So that's been really messing with the way that I've been like talking and stuff like that, and it makes it so I can't really feel like I want to make videos. But on the bigger spectrum of things, this video, it's about a lot of things that have just been on my mind that I've been not being able to vent out properly. I've been talking to, you know, some of my YouTube friends and stuff like that about it, but they know the problems. They've heard it millions of times, and I just wanted to let you guys know what's been going on in my head. So at the moment, I mean, everybody knows about the YouTube adpocalypse, you know, that thing that's been going on. And initially it cut people's earnings by about 50%. And it's been slowly getting worse, I feel like. It depends on like what games you post and stuff like that, but there's no set list of like things you can do and things you can't. It's very inconsistent. There's no pattern that I can personally see to it. Whereas some videos will get 20,000, I'm just gonna use 20,000 as a reference number, 20,000 views and $2. And other ones will get 20,000 views and like $50+ And it's like, I don't know the pattern other than the fact that maybe there's like one word in the description or the tags that have been flagged and it's like, oh, that's not family friendly. You can't use that. That's a bad word. But personally speaking, like me and all my YouTube friends, we just don't know what's going on because there's no communication from YouTube and a set list of things that you're allowed to do and not allowed to do, even though they say that like this is a list of things you can do and make sure that your videos will be okay, but you can follow those things and then the video is not okay. So it's like, it's a hard time to be a full-time YouTuber. If you're not mentally stable, do not go full-time YouTube. It's just a huge roller coaster of super highs and super lows. So it's hard. But I wanted to talk personally about my channel and what I'm trying to do to you know, make it more consistent and make it feel better. Something that you guys have been asking about for a very long time and that I'm finally actually putting some effort into and seriously considering is a Patreon. I'm still ironing out the details. I'm trying to get those tiers of rewards to what I really want them to be. I don't want it to be just a place where it's just like, oh, give me $1 for a tip. You know, I want to actually give back to you guys for supporting and stuff like that. So I'm trying to really figure out like what to value what I do, which is really hard to think about. To actually value yourself and your actions and what you do. It seems like I'm selling myself. It's a very strange situation and I've never had to do this before, so I don't know. But I'll talk about that a little bit later. I kind of wanted more get into the fact that of why I've been so inconsistent recently, and this is not an apology or a promising video. This is more so about just what's been going in my mind and what I'm going to be doing about it in the future to kind of get back into my groove of things. So at the moment, I've always been a variety gaming channel. I like to play so many different styles of games. You know, even when I was a little kid growing up, I like to play, you know, hardcore first-person shooter games and then RPG games and just story, you know, walking simulator games and stuff like that. So I, you know, have been doing that on my channel. And the thing about YouTube is that it always looks for patterns. The algorithm, it's a bot, you know, it can't just like pick out things like, oh, that's a great video, oh, that's a crap video. It's a bot that looks for patterns, viewer retention, and, you know, people coming back to the channel for specific videos. So it's hard for variety channels to really, I guess, flourish in the system. It's kind of a thing where it's like, for example, if I were to play just one game and get a lot of views on that game, for example, Dying Light, Fallout, Tabs, stuff like that, things that have actually grown my channel quite a bit, You know, I get one video, it gets a lot of people to come in, and then they watch those other videos that I make on that same game, and then YouTube sees that and it's like, oh, there's a pattern. People really like him playing that game. I'm gonna start recommending that game and that channel on this other channel that plays the same game or similar styles. And if they share subscribers and stuff like that, that helps too. And I don't know how exactly it works. No one really knows exactly how it works because Google, you know, doesn't allow information out about it because it's proprietary. They don't want people to steal it. But with that, it's just pretty much a guessing game. Imagine your full-time job. You go there, you know, and then all of a sudden you get half the pay and you don't get told why. You don't get told what you can do to combat it. You don't know what's going on. Everyone's just kind of guessing of why things are happening. It's a stressful situation in itself. So with that, it's just like, it really takes a toll mentally and on your willpower of like, well, I could make this video and stuff like that. And you know, maybe it'll do well, maybe it won't, who knows? Whatever, it's just gonna be, you know, 8 hours of my day and I don't know what's gonna happen with it. And that's the thing, like with YouTube, it really does consume your life if you try to strive to do like high quality editing and you don't have editors. I mean, you try to do it on a daily basis because that's supposedly what YouTube likes, but who knows? Like me personally, I'll wake up and I'll be like, all right, I gotta get ready for YouTube. I do, you know, a recording, I edit, and then I try to get ahead of the game sometimes. And then by that time, it's already like really late into the night and I don't really have any time to myself, and I didn't have any time to go outside. I didn't have any time to go exercise. I didn't have any time to do anything really besides eat, sleep, and YouTube. And it's not a very fulfilling life to lead, I guess. So you really have to pick and choose what you do carefully in order to have the most success with time spent. And then with the way that my channel is and, you know, like what I do, you know, I'll do let's play videos and stuff like that. And then I'll do highly edited montage of games and stuff like that. And the funny moment, XD moments. And I guess that means it's kind of an inconsistent style and makes it so not everybody that comes and subscribes to my channel wants to watch those videos. And then YouTube sees that and it's like, I'm not gonna promote this guy. Hey, got no pattern to him. I think, I don't know. Again, I don't know. It's one of the most high-risk guessing games there is at the moment. So with that being said, I've been honestly like considering about making a second channel just for my Let's Plays and longer style videos of just games that I don't know if they'll do super well on my channel, but I really want to play for you guys. And it's funny because the people that watch those videos really love them. Like they really want that second episode, third, fourth, and fifth, and the full experience of the game, the longer videos and stuff like that. And even my friend Kugo that plays CSGO and stuff like that, like that's his channel is CSGO, and he's exploding right now. It's huge. He'll watch my longer videos and he'll be like, when's the next one coming out? Excuse me, when's that next episode? I need it. And that's really cool to see. And like the people in my comment section that I can really see really want the next episode as well. It's awesome that people want to share that experience of the story of a game with me and like the way that I play it. And I feel bad because I've actually botched a bunch of different playthroughs because I probably shouldn't have started them in the first place because I knew that they weren't going to do well on my channel and I don't want it to hurt my channel. Like for example, Final Fantasy and Abduction, both things that Kugo and a bunch of other people really enjoyed. And I had to just quit them because I knew that it was not going to be healthy for my channel. So like initially I thought for the channel it'd be good, you know, to expand my variety. I thought that would be a good thing, but I'm not entirely sure if that is. Let me know what you guys think. And also just the fact that I should probably play games that are more similar to each other because I have had a lot of subscribers, obviously from Dying Light and from Fallout and from Tabs, all very different types of games. I guess Dying Light and Fallout are pretty similar, but you know what I mean? Like very different styles of games. And then I go to a different game and then people are like, oh, well, I don't like that game. And then they never watch me again. And it's probably not a good thing. Which is also why I've been streaming often is, you know, all the previous things that I just talked about. The support that I get from you guys, it gives back more than YouTube pays me at the moment, which is huge. This is what I need to survive, you know? Also, it's just really fun and it's super easy. It's 1,000 times easier than making videos. Just to click a button, stream for a few hours and done, you know? And it's fun because I get to just play games. I can kind of play just whatever I want, which is what I love. I love it. But I also want to make videos at the same time because I like to really I like to edit things around into what I want it to, shape it into an actual project, into a finished thing. Whereas with streaming, it's just like I'm there, I can't really control much. I just like that feeling of having a project and an end product that I'm like, that is awesome. I love that. So I'm really considering making that second channel because honestly, the unedited style of videos for Let's Plays, I'm serious about this. I could actually make 2 videos a day for a channel like that while still editing for this channel, because those unedited style videos, for me personally, I can record in like, 30 minutes to an hour and edit in even less than that. The way that I edit, I can edit it in like less than a half an hour, and it would be super simple. But again, I don't know if the time spent into it would still be worth it in the long run. I don't know if it's something that I want to do. I don't know. It's all up in the air. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'll just still keep the horror style playthroughs on my main channel because those do pretty well in general, but like the other stuff, put that on the sub channel. Keep things more consistent, because that's what I kind of need right now. So I'm really trying to balance out my time spent with being full-time so that I can actually enjoy my life and do other things, because I feel like I've just been putting 110% into YouTube and not being able to do other things in my life, even daily responsibilities of like chores and stuff like that. And I feel like when I was at my previous job, which also ties into this, is I could probably be making more at my previous job at this time in YouTube. I would actually feel like I would be more productive on YouTube because I would come back from my job feeling like I needed to do something else, and just having the diversity in my life really helps do more. It's weird how it works out that way. I guess technically that means I'm kind of burning out, but I don't know. And with that being said, a little bit more about the Patreon. I'm still, like I said before, I'm still ironing out the details. I really want those reward tiers to be something that's worth it. I want it to be like stuff that people are excited about getting to that next tier for. And on the flip side, I don't want it to be things that would take too much of my time. Like there's one idea that I had that I don't know if I'm gonna do, because it would take a lot of time, of doing those like bad fan arts, that I did in some of those videos where I was Jonathan Steeple, making just like really bad pictures of you guys. That it would be really fun, but it would take a lot of time even if I just did like 20 people like limit for that tier. And also I'm trying to get merch. I have some companies that have offered their services and stuff like that. I just need designs. I need to figure out how to do designs. I want to do things that people will actually want to wear on like a daily basis or something like that. I don't want it to be an extravagant, thing that doesn't match with anything else and just feels weird like wearing. I don't want my clothing to become a pajama shirt, is what I'm saying. I want people to wear it out and feel like they're wearing something fashionable. Fashion. So I have some designs, super simple. I'm really into just like really simple minimalistic things, but I do want some shirts that are just like a really funny picture or something like that. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll even hire some help eventually or something like that. Oh, this felt good. Talking into a camera and just releasing all this stuff that, I feel like you guys should know about in order to really understand what's been going on here. It's very, very therapeutic. So yeah, hopefully all this stuff will get me back into the groove of things, and I'll write out, I used to write out, what I'm gonna record, what I'm gonna edit the next day of or whatever. I need to go back, and I haven't touched that calendar that I write on for a very long time. And I think that'll also help me out with this as well. Just kind of planning things ahead, kind of figuring out what styles I need to stick with and stuff like that. I still will be variety, but I'll be more of a condensed version of variety. Like I probably won't be doing games like Abduction and stuff like that on this channel because of the fact that I do like CSGO and stuff. It doesn't make sense. I thought about it, and it just doesn't make sense to have both those types of things on one channel, because then there's no consistency of style for you guys to watch, and what you subscribe for and is eventually will be gone and then back, and you don't know what to look for. So I'm gonna work on that. But anyways, guys, I just want to thank you all so much for sticking around through all the years. Coming up on 3, I believe, in November. So thanks everybody that's been sticking around for a month or 2.5 years, through all the changes, through all the cringe, through all the weird stuff. So thank you all very much for watching. I will see you in the next one. I'm gonna work on one like right after this. But either way, I will see you in the next one, and remember to keep having fun. Bye-bye.